Hello and welcome to the Business Flow Code. My name is Denise Mortimer, and this video is for you if you are a coach, healer, a speaker, or therapist who want to know how to get and to stay in the flow state in your business without overgiving and undercharging and burning out. Many coaches, healers, speakers, therapists, and consultants end up undercharging and overgiving, and they don't have the confidence to show up fully as themselves. And they may struggle to create the income that they desire. But what I want to share with you today is 3 key things to enable you to step into a business with flow and ease. This process I'm going to share with you has been working so well with my clients over the last couple of years, and I'm going to share it with you today. It all comes down to a 3-step process that's going to enable you to start charging appropriately, have the confidence to fully show up as yourself, and to create the income that you desire. So if that sounds good to you, I want you to stick around. Let me share with you some client love, and I keep moving my face around the screen here, but that's okay. So I'm going to share with you some client love, people who have been on the receiving end of some of the things I'm going to share with you today. So up here in this left-hand corner, you've got in the second paragraph on the back of our session. So this session had been the day before. I feel super empowered and ready to smash it. I attracted 2 ideal clients who want to expand their consultancy business, and they're happy to pay me $6K each. I feel like a machine. And then down here, I've got the gorgeous Kirsty who said, there's no work involved. You don't have to try. Once the thing is removed, you can't feel it anymore. It feels like something really miraculous. That's for you, Denise. Thank you. And then over here in the left, the right-hand corner, we've got having a rapid breakthrough session with Denise was the best decision I ever made. I can't believe how quickly it's taken effect. I was struggling with confidence, and although I had NLP before, I was still being blocked. Denise has changed my life. This is the biggest shift I've ever had. Thank you, Denise. And then let's go up to this right-hand corner, and we've got, hey, Denise, yesterday I told you I managed to double my income in April thanks to your work. Well, I made another $1,000 yesterday, and I didn't have to ask anyone for a sale. They came to me asking. Incredible. So these are real live testimonials from real live people. So let me share with you, this is my disclaimer. This process is not for you if you're not willing to give up your old paradigm and learn a new way to be that is much easier and much more flowing. So if you are ready, I'm going to share with you how you can do that. Ready? Here are your 3 steps. Oh, there's the disclaimer. Let's get rid of that. I'm going backwards instead of forwards. Here are your 3 steps. Step 1 is to acknowledge the talk in your head, the negative chatter, because this is the beginning. This is the beginning of our road to destruction, our own self-sabotage. The consequence of not acknowledging the negative chatter is that the pattern will continue to play out over and over again. It's a vicious cycle, and it keeps you out of the state of flow. Now, what happens to us? I'm going to use social media as a number 1 example. People scroll through social media, and by people, I mean myself as well. Scroll through social media, looking at other people, seeing other people, then end up feeling like an imposter, feeling really bad, feeling like I'm not good enough. And this is what I see time and time again. It was something I was experiencing and something that I was observing with clients as well. So first of all, it's acknowledging what's happening and being with that. So failure to acknowledge that is going to keep you in a place. Oops, I've moved ahead too quickly. Failure to acknowledge it keeps you in this vicious cycle. It keeps you out of the flow state. You cannot be in a flow state and anxious or worried or not feeling good enough. You've got to let go. Let it go. Let it go. You got to let go of all that old rubbish. The second thing is about making a conscious effort to decondition your thinking. And you can do this through hypnosis, meditation, and repetition. These are the key. These are the big three things that help to shift your mindset. So this is so very important. Failure to do this step means that you will never unlearn the old patterns. And while you might have a lucky moment, you'll not really clear the cause of the negative thinking, and you'll struggle to get into flow. And this is what I've seen happen time and time again. People end up doing things like they think that the solution exists outside them. So they go and they buy another course, they go and invest their money somewhere, and they still don't get the result because they're not dealing with the cause, they're dealing with the symptom. And when you deal with the cause, which is what's going on in your own head, you clear it at the point where it needs to be cleared, and you're not just trying to mask a symptom. And then step 3 is accessing the support of people who are operating at a higher level to enable you to really embed the learning. Now, the problem that I see here is that so many people, they want to operate at a higher level, but they're not keeping company with the right people. So they may be bartering with other coaches, consultants, healers, bartering, swapping services. And you really need to rise to another level. You need to challenge yourself and step up to another level and move in circles where people are stepping up to a higher level, so that you then calibrate to that higher level. When you do that, you enable yourself, you give yourself a better chance of achieving your goals. So the consequence of not having access to people operating a higher level is that you end up being much smaller and not reaching your goals, or reaching your goals, but not from a place of flow and ease. So now that you have some of the pieces of how to get into the flow state, maybe you'll want to know exactly how to get into that flow state so that you can earn more money, serve more people, and live more prosperously. So if that sounds good to you, then I want you to drop the word flow in the comment section of this video, and I'm going to follow up with you. I'll get you some more information about getting into the state of flow. And I just want to say thank you so much for being here today. If you have any questions, do drop them below as well. I'm really happy to answer any questions for you. Let me stop sharing the screen. I hope that was useful for you. Everything begins with you. So do hit me up with any questions, and just drop the word flow below, and let's get you into that state of flow, that place where you're focusing on only what you want and not what you don't want, so that you get the outcome you want and you can be of the highest service to your clients and your audience. Okay, bye for now.